أهلا بكم في إكسبو يجمعنا. تسعى جميع الدول من بوابة إكسبو دبي لإبراز صورة حديثة وطموحة لها وللعالم. لأول مرة في تاريخ إكسبو الدولي تحضر جميع دول القارات الخمس. بين الأجنحة المكتملة والأخرى التي تضع اللمسات الأخيرة تبرز طموحات وآمال هذا البلد أو ذاك. من دبي ستتواصل العقول بلغة الإنجازات والابتكارات، لغة يأمل كل جناح في المعرض أن يتكلمها بطلاقة. معظم الأجنحة في أتم الجاهزية، مثالا لا حصرا جناح الباكستان أصبح حاضرا في المعرض ومكتملا. في حلقتنا اليوم سنأخذكم ضمن جولة جديدة في دبي نختمها بزيارة لجناح باكستان. في هذه الجولة يصحبنا فيها السيد أحمد شيخاني رئيس مجلس الأعمال الباكستاني في دبي، وطبعا سيحدثنا عن محطات من تجربته الطويلة والغنية والثرية مع مدينة دبي، وعن الترابط القديم والتاريخي بين بلاده باكستان والإمارات. السيد أحمد شيخاني أعطاني موعد هنا وأراه هنا، هو موجود معنا الآن. أنا التي وصلت متأخرة. I am so sorry I am late, Ahmed, this morning.
Good morning.
I get confused and it's very complicated in here, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the new upcoming ways will always, it's something like to be confused.
Can you believe when you came here in 2002, everything here was sand?
Yeah, exactly. That we are the fortunate generation which we saw the transformation of Dubai from desert to the technological city. And when I saw this, it's all under construction area with a massive construction is going on with lots of cranes, the digging machines, and
yes.
all the lakes are. They are digging the lakes and it's huge construction going on at that time.
I love this area. It's very vibrant. People are here early in the morning walking.
Yeah, exactly. Now that area is, you can see a different face of in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Like
different theme, different vibrance.
Theme. Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
different energy.
In the morning, healthy lifestyle. In the afternoon, lunches, and the people are roaming around. And the dinner in the evening there is a dinner, couples are going on with the families, so it's a very vibrant area.
I will tell you a confession. I live across the street on the other side in GLT, and I still get drunk this morning to arrive here. Sorry again about being late.
No, it's okay.
How about we make a little bit of a tour, and then you tell me what is the story behind coming here in 2010 and this area specifically.
Yeah.
Let's go. So that was a nice tour around the lake. Honestly, it's a very nice location you chose, Ahmed, really. And I know there are a beautiful story behind it. And what I like about the location is there are people walking early in the morning now, and it's always vibrant here.
Thank you very much, Niloufar from Dubai TV as well. That location now, what you are saying, is now all developed. But when my story started from here in Dubai, when that Dubai Marina is all desert, and it's back in 2002 when I came with my family, and we are roaming around, and I saw a massive construction going on. And since I belong to a business family with a construction background, so I was curious on that time that okay, what's going on here, and why it's too massive construction is going on all around that area. And then I was stopped looking after everything, and I saw that okay, something is big coming up here in Dubai. So that's the start of my story from Dubai Marina actually.
You made your research, you find who is building here, they made a presentation for you, and according to those pictures about what it would look like in the future, you made a decision to change your whole destiny. It's one destination that changed your destiny. How did you believe pictures?
Absolutely, you are right that I changed my whole destiny from Pakistan to United Arab Emirates. My late father started business in 1993 here in Dubai, in United Arab Emirates, and he had a vision that okay, UAE will become a leader, and UAE will become the destination, the tourist destination. Since from the leadership, from the late founders of the United Arab Emirates, they have a vision to have a very stable country around the Middle East. In 2002, when most of the big projects like Dubai Media City, Dubai Internet City, Knowledge Village, Dubai Marina launched. And the same time when I came and I had a research that what's going on in Dubai, and I saw that okay, there is a massive projects, not only from the construction side, but to have a balance of technology, balance of tourism, balance of real estate, balance of industries, and there is a vision of our leadership in United Arab Emirates, including the late father Sheikh Zayed. Followed by His Highness Sheikh Khalifa, and followed by our His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, the ruler of Dubai and the Prime Minister of United Arab Emirates. They have the vision to develop a Dubai, a very, very busy, technological and futuristic country of the world.
And you wanted to be part of this.
Yeah, of course.
But the good thing, you wanted to be part of it professionally because you are in construction business, but also personally with your family. You brought everybody here.
Exactly. since when I studied Dubai, and there is, if you want to be a part of anything, you have to be with the soul, with your body and with your soul. So I just, when I came in, I was married, just married on that time. And I completely shift my family from Pakistan to UAE. I bought a house here, and I shifted my family with whole my business from, although I have a business in Pakistan as well, but majority of my business and shareholders shifted here in Dubai.
And how did you find the business scenery here? Was it easy to establish when you came first?
Yeah, exactly. People from around the world when came here in coming days, they find very easy. But it is. I will explain you that even though on that time it will take not more than 48 hours to establish your company. In 2002, even though I have now in Dubai more than 15 companies registered around United Arab Emirates. But on that time, there is no issue to register a company, to set up a business. It will take not more than 48 hours.
Your father, may he rest in peace, he is part of the political scene in Pakistan and the business scene here. He was a member of the business council that you are president now, the Pakistani Business Council. What did you learn from him?
Yeah, actually, as I said, my late father was the parliamentarian in Pakistan as well, but his vision, he established a business in 1993 in United Arab Emirates in Dubai. He understands that the team, that the leadership of UAE, the leadership of Dubai, have the potential to grow this country on the top list of the countries where we can do the business, we can spend our life, we can socially, we can economically, we can spend our life in Dubai. He had the vision. That's why we established our business here.
He encouraged you?
He encouraged us, yeah.
How is raising a family here in UAE? They are all here,
She
correct?
is very metropolitan, with a blend of Asian and Western, including the Middle Eastern taste. And this is the beauty of Dubai, where you can raise your kids, where you can raise your family the way you want. It's not like if you are in West, you have to follow the West.
Yes.
If you are in East, you have to follow the East. Because I spent some of the years in UK as well. and my most of the life in Pakistan, and now my major life in UAE. So there is a big difference, and now what we are spending here, it is our choice that how we can spend here.
It's a mix of both.
It's a mix of.
And this is what are your children exposed to?
Exactly.
How is the school for your children? Is it easy to find it?
See, the issue is that, as I said in my earlier statement, that it is very easy to have life here in Dubai, because when you are in West, you encounter with a Western mindset. When you are in East, you have to counter the Eastern mindset. But here in Dubai, when your kids are going to school, you have a metropolitan kind of in a one class of 18 kids. You have a blend of Asian people. You have a blend of Eastern, Pakistan, India. You have a European taste with your kids. So your kids have nourishment of all the cultures, and then they have a very multi-version personality, which gives them confidence to deal with every nationality, with every people where they are standing.
What are the values that you want to give to your kids that are based here in Dubai?
What we are saying that we learn from Dubai, it's a very open mindset, and no conservative understanding. We need our kids to be like that. See, there is no restriction. There should not be a restriction for anyone to how to spend their life. So that's what we are looking for our kids as well. See, they should be open-minded, like the environment here in Dubai. You what do you want? You want to do it. Nobody will come and ask you that why you are doing this, why you are doing this. The cultural understanding is very good here.
I like that you studied in Karachi, you studied in London, but you wanted to finish a master here in Dubai.
Exactly. My final studies, I finished it during my business actually. My master's, some of the courses are left, and I found a university here, the campus of University of Atlanta in Dubai. So I took my master from here.
There are, like you, a big community of Pakistani settled in UAE in general.
Yeah.
What are they looking for?
Actually, we are the second largest community in United Arab Emirates, and the second largest community in the world settled in Dubai, in United Arab Emirates. Why people came here and settled? Why for so long? Like myself, like almost 20 years. Why I didn't go back? What is the reason? Most of the time, when you spend some of your life, you came for 3-4 years and you went back to your location, to your home country. But in Dubai, you feel so comfort that you want your life to be spent here, the whole life to be spent here.
You are staying here in Dubai. What do you see as the future for your family and yourself?
See, our families and ourselves is always the two part of the leadership ideology. It is always how the country culture nourishing with the ideology of the leadership. Since what my perspective is that I want my kids to be grown up here. My kids are in school right now and going, and the smaller, the youngest and the eldest both are, one is in university, one is in school. And alhamdulillah, myself, because what I see that the elder one complete his schooling from here, and he is mashallah grown up with a mature mentality. So of course I have the experience that okay, the eldest one is brought up in a very good way. So of course I would like to be my other kids to be grown up with the same way, because the stability in terms of social stability, political stability, business stability, it will affect to your family life, and everything, alhamdulillah, here is very stable. So it will come to your family. It will come to your kids.
You have memories from Dubai that you will never forget?
See, that one of my main memory is myself to be shifted here in Dubai.
Oh.
See, because it is a very crucial part of your life. Then when you are shifting from one place to another, it is not an easy decision. If you say me like, okay, shift yourself to UK, there is a very big opportunity. I think I might not, because I myself with the family settled here. The day when I had a decision to have in Dubai, it's a very big day for me. When I came here, when I visited Dubai, and I had a decision with my family that okay, we have to be here in Dubai, we have to live in Dubai. That's a big decision for me on that day, and that's the memory of my life.
You know, we have to go to your office. But how about we finish a tour around this area? I love it, and continue walking with everybody. Okay. And then when we go there, we will talk about the community, about the business council, Pakistani Business Council, and the business in general, of course, and the relationship and the tie between Pakistan and UAE.
United, yeah.
We continue our tour?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you for inviting us here in your offices. Thank you there, I see here. It was very hot in Marina.
Thank you very much for coming. And
so this is Pakistani Business Council.
Yeah.
And I think we will talk now about its mission and your members. Yes.
Of course, I will explain you about all the Pakistan Business Council, how it works, what we are doing.
Thank you for inviting us here.
Thank you very much.
So, when was the Business Council of Pakistan established first, formed first?
Pakistan Business Council was founded in 2002 with a group of businessmen in Dubai. Later, it will be constituted by Dubai Chamber, and they recognize this council. And under Dubai Chamber, they registered other business councils, including the Pakistan Business Council.
I will ask later about Dubai Chamber, but for now, what is your mission? Do you have a vision for your work here?
See, Pakistan Business Council have a very clear objective, several objectives, including bilateral trade between United Arab Emirates and Pakistan, business to business within community, and business to business within UAE and Pakistan. Also to take care all the businesses in Dubai who want any sort of support, any sort of government support, or kind of business support, promotion related issues, or any communication for the exhibition, or international travel, or international exhibition to attend. Pakistan Business Council is there to support them.
How is the dynamic between the newcomers, the old businesses?
See, it is a continuous process, as I said. Since Dubai have bit of economic relationship with the world, and once the world have a crisis, some of the impact came to Dubai. So business is moving around Dubai and Pakistan. So what happened is, like, sometime we have a registered member of 1,500, then sometime goes back to 900, then again goes back to 2,000. So the dynamics keep changing like this. So what we are doing, that we are doing the continuous session with our members, the events, the programs, meetings between officials and the government officials and members. So whoever the new member, he will be updated on all the certain situation, what's going on in the country.
How pandemic and Corona made it harder for you to meet and maybe to try to execute your vision?
Since in last 2020 when the pandemic came, nobody knows that what is ahead. And in the month of March, when some of the restrictions started and travel ban started, so on that situation, most of the members, most of the business community didn't understand that what will be ahead. So what we did, we started the counseling sessions for our members, having Zoom meetings with them, and we explained them that this situation will remain for 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years. So keep yourself in a very calm situation. Don't take stress. We have several sessions for psychological sessions for our members. Also, we appoint counselors on the Zoom meetings where our members came and have a counseling sessions and have a question and answer sessions. Also, we have business intelligence sessions for our members in which the counselors explain that, okay, the pandemic is going on, what you have to do, what you don't have to do, and what kind of recession is coming ahead, and also what kind of actions you have to take. So these kind of things, we did it in last year in the pandemic. Of course, this pandemic have a major impact. Nobody knows that what will be and what should be, but it was it. So now still people understand that what is going on, and Alhamdulillah.
I always thought it's business support, to make the newcomers or the businesses established to understand Dubai and the process and the infrastructure, but you are giving them also emotional and psychological support. This is new.
In business, everything matters with your owner's decision. Yeah. If owners and leaders of the company or organizations are in stress, the decisions will impact on the business. So what we did it last year, we have a series of sessions and we appointed a regular counselor for them. Pakistan Business Council and the Pakistani business. Since Pakistan Business Council, if you can say, it's very new, as it's only 19 years old. But in UAE, Pakistan and Pakistanis and Pakistani businesses have a long history of 40 years. From 1971 to 2021, it's a long period. There is a long-term business relationship between Pakistan and UAE as well.
Yes, and we will talk about it later, the bilateral trade and the historical tie between the two countries. Ahmed, you've been the president of Pakistani Business Council twice, not consecutive. What is the difference between the first and the second presidency, and why you wanted to take the challenge again?
Actually, there is a lot difference between both the tenures. The major difference in both the tenures in between 2016, 2017 and 2021 and 2022, which will become, that on that time we had a liberty to have as maximum as we can do events, social events, as well as meetings, as well as exhibitions. Meetings between the government to government, business to business, government to business. And we did altogether more than 80 plus events in 2 years. And that presidency have a lot of restrictions. And you can say that we are not able to do events, where events are the key and backbone of any organization, where social gathering happen, meetings happen, people came and discussed their issues. So it will impact our.
But the second tenure, it came at also very challenging time for you, which is pandemic, coronavirus.
Exactly, that's entirely a different scenario right now, and we are, of course, we are here to take care of our members, our businesses. So we are doing our best to communicate with them, even though in that circumstances we are doing Zoom sessions with our members. pandemic-related business opportunities, what do's and don'ts in pandemic. We did it everything, and yes, in just a few months, in a couple of months ago, the restrictions eased down. So we started our events, and most of the government officials of Pakistan and United Arab Emirates in touch with us.
Restarted again,
yeah.
And picked up. How is your cooperation with Dubai Chamber?
See, Dubai Chamber is the formation of Dubai Chamber under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed is very dynamic. If I see other chambers around the world, they are not very active. But in Dubai Chamber, they establish more than 60 business council and associations under Dubai Chamber. The aim is to communicate between the different nationalities, make them communicate with each other, as well as before pandemic, there is every month one country exhibition happened, which they invited us, and that there is a B2B meeting, there is a B2C meeting. The investor came from Europe, the investor came from Switzerland, the investor came from America, and they give us the opportunity through business to business. Like would furniture people meet with furniture guys, the petroleum people meet with petroleum guys, the medical people with healthcare sector will meet the healthcare guys. So it will be a very you can say one umbrella communication as well as a meeting network.
And actually, in this era of pandemic, they are making sure to create opportunities for everybody, from what I understood.
That impacted. Last year, the Dubai Chamber and Dubai Expo have a very dynamic road plan for next 3, 4, 5 years, but it's all disturbed because of the pandemic. But they started the Zoom meeting, and we had last month we had consecutive 3 different meetings on Zoom with 3 different ministers, and Dubai Chamber is communicating with us to have a meeting with Dubai Economic Department, Dubai Tourism, Dubai Economic for Foreign Trade, Dubai Economic for Artificial Intelligence. So they are not sitting idle. Yeah. They are doing their work, and by any way, like they are penetrating in the market to support the businesses.
I know that when we were in Marina, you explained that you settled your business in like 48 hours. That was in 2002.
Yeah.
How is now the infrastructure to settle any business coming from elsewhere?
I think you also have this experience that nowadays most of your services be completed in-house. You don't have to go anywhere. The same for economic related activities. If you can see the registration of license, you don't have to go the economic department to take a license copy, or you don't have to go to the voucher copy, you don't have to pay. You can do everything online. From 0 to 100, you have to from start to end. Your economic department license will be in your office by email within some hours. So also now they are making a smart virtual desk possibilities, as well as remote business opportunities from not from here in Dubai. If you are outside the UAE and you have a talent and you have a license, you have to register it online. You have to go, and within 1 hour you can get the license. And the same for any free zone. You don't have to go Ras Al Khaimah, you don't have to go Fujairah, you don't have to go any state to get your economic department license. It is by email, it is by social media, it is by app. All services are available on the app.
And that is explaining why Dubai is the hub. It is becoming the hub for all kinds of businesses, and people are coming from all over the world. Let's talk about the bilateral ties between Pakistan and UAE? It goes way back.
It is almost now 40 years. The one of the most reason is between both countries have a very business relation is their personal relation with the personal love with Pakistan, and the Pakistani people have a personal love with the United Arab Emirates. So when you have a relationship, then it will goes on other understandings, like in the business. Like if you can see, not with this leadership, even the father's leadership, late founder's leadership with Pakistan, His Highness Sheikh Zayed, late marhum, they have a very good relation with Pakistan. Even they invested in banks. They invested in Pakistan's largest telecommunication company. They invested in Pakistan's largest bank. They invested in Pakistan's largest airports. So you name it, you will find the United Arab Emirates investment in Pakistan. Not only in the metropolitan cities, but in the low poverty education sectors, low poverty health areas, low poverty infrastructure areas, where I think not so much of benefit as business for United Arab Emirates, but for the humanity point of view. They are investing too much in Pakistan, vice versa. Pakistani, you know, the Pakistani is the second largest community in United Arab Emirates, and the second largest community in the world in United Arab Emirates.
The bilateral trades are more than $8 billion between the two countries. What can be enhanced? Which sector exactly?
See, the figure is 8 billion is still, in my opinion, what my research is, it's 8 billion is very less, because there is several reasons for that. Pakistan is very close to United Arab Emirates, not only with the relation, but with the distance as well. Pakistan have the opportunity, because Pakistan is an agricultural country. Pakistan have a very good opportunity to have all the perishable items, which need a lead time of 2 to 3 days only. Pakistan have the distance of shipping line within 3 days. If you can ask any vegetable, if you can ask any fruit, if you can ask any item, can be easily reached to United Arab Emirates within a perishable time frame. This is one of the very big sector. The another sector is that Pakistan have a very good talent, and Pakistan have a very good youth talent, which of course United Arab Emirates required. Also Pakistan have a new upcoming software technology hub as well. So it is areas where Pakistan have a very good opportunity in these sectors. Healthcare, Pakistan have a very good manufacturing. The Sialkot is the biggest city for manufacturing the healthcare material and items on a very cheap basis. So it's
open for the future.
Open for the future.
Just to enhance and to grow those bilateral trade bigger and bigger.
Bigger and bigger.
Do you remember any story that you are proud of that happened in UAE with the PPC?
See, there is two type of stories you can find in businesses. Number one, the Pakistani talent, and the number one, the business grown here. See, Pakistani talent, the Etisalat and the Emirates airline is established by Pakistani talent. This is a very famous story, because the Pakistan International Airline is the airline who provided 2 aircraft to start.
That was in the 80s.
That was in the 80s.
That started the Emirates.
And
yes.
with the 2 pilots of Pakistan. That's the love between both the countries and the talent between both the countries, and that started the new business. You are talking about the business which started. Like Etisalat is the largest, biggest company in United Arab Emirates right now, and also Etisalat have a very big exposure in Egypt and Saudi Arabia and other countries as well. And Pakistanis are the people who started Etisalat on that time. The same for Emirates right now, alhamdulillah. And vice versa, Pakistanis are grown up here in a business with if you name it big names, like all the businesses, big names are here in Dubai. And they established their business in Dubai.
And even in construction, mainly also, which is your sector that you flourished here.
Yeah, in the real estate, you know, Pakistanis are in the top 10 list always. And last 5 years, Pakistani real estate companies are in top 3. With Emaar, with Dubai Properties, with Nakheel. Yeah. And nobody can beat them. So like 2016,
despite
17,
there are a lot of competition.
Yes. and if you can see our top 10, most of them are Pakistanis. Like in 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20. Dubai Properties, Nakheel, they are big names, Emaar, and they all are like if you can see the name on Burj Khalifa, has always appeared the Pakistani companies. So
that is, there's a lot of stories, honestly.
Yeah, it will take 3-4 more hours to cover all the stories.
We don't have that. We have only the time to go to Expo. Tell me, have you visited Expo site?
Not yet, since it is under construction and we need a special permission. And of course, with you today, we'll visit the Expo site. And
I know Expo site.
I'm happy to show you Pakistani Pavilion.
Yeah. I didn't visit the Pakistani Pavilion.
We will visit it.
We will visit it together, and we will discover it together. We can say the theme, it is hidden treasure. Yeah. I am looking forward to see what is hidden in that pavilion.
You have to come with us and we'll show you the pavilion.
The Expo team is waiting for us. I think we should go. That is a big pavilion, 2,900 square meters?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
2,000 square
it's with a lot of areas in here, right?
Yeah, there is a bazaar area, the exhibition area, conference room, admin area, restaurants, cafes, and a big walkthrough area, which
the bazaar.
Yeah,
let's
the bazaar.
Stay here in the bazaar.
I said in the bazaar.
Yes. What is bazaar for
bazaar is actually the old name of shopping.
Yeah.
We call it when the old times where the markets, small markets or big markets, we call it bazaar. So that because see the theme is heritage and culture. So that's the first area where we stop. It's bazaar.
And there are many other areas as well.
Exactly. Yeah. We have so many areas here. We have this area of bazaar. There is exhibition halls, the cafeteria, the restaurant areas, the big conference hall, as well as the admin part of the expo people, like the pavilion people.
The theme of the pavilion is hidden treasure.
Yeah.
So what Pakistan has as hidden treasure?
See, Pakistan as having a very old hidden treasure history. Like Pakistan has so many of heritage site which is secured by the World Heritage Department. That's why we want to explore and we want to show people that Pakistan has a very long history as a historical place. That's why the theme is hidden treasure. I
read it's 7,000 years of civilization that will be shown here as well.
Exactly.
In some way.
Yeah, starting from 3,000 years to 7,000 years. Yeah. In between, so many of sites we explored in Pakistan, including Mohenjo-daro, Harappa. So these are showcasing here by way of graphic, by way of 3D modeling, by way of walkthrough, so people can see and people can understand that the Pakistan is not a new country, but Pakistan have a very rich cultural background.
Why was it important for Pakistan to be present? I know it's not only to promote Pakistan and have a beautiful pavilion in the Expo.
See, this is a very first time for Pakistan to attend or showcase as country in any of the Expo. It's a first time. Moreover, it is also important for us to show ourselves in a very excellent way here, and all over the world. You know that this is considered as a will be most visited expo. Inshallah, it will once it will be happen. So it is very near to our country right now. You know that is 1.5 hour flight, and we can very easily commute. See, UAE have a very visa-free regime here, so people can visit, and around the world, when the people will come here, they can see the Pakistan in a very vibrant way.
It's the first time that Pakistan participated with a pavilion in any expo.
Exactly, yeah.
It definitely has a message for the whole world through this pavilion.
That's the reason that we called it hidden treasure.
Yeah.
So hidden treasure have so many of meanings. Like, we want to see our heritage. We want to see the exports, the imports, the agriculture segment, the textile segment, the medical, and these kind of segment which is not yet exposed to the world. So it is not only the hidden treasure, is only those treasures which historically we want to show it. We want to show our business opportunities, the treasures which is hidden in Pakistan. So that is the opportunity we have here in Expo 2020.
Who do you think will come and visit this pavilion?
See, the Pakistan Pavilion is open for everyone. It's open for everyone, and everybody can come here. And we are expecting that more than 100 nationalities will visit Pakistan.
How was your participation as a business council supporting the participation of Pakistan in Expo?
Pakistan Business Council have a very major role in that pavilion. Since the inception of the design, Pakistan government, including TDAP, the consulate, the embassy, and the Minister of Investment and Industries, visited several times, and we have a several meeting with them. And we shared the ideas. They give us all the details, and I much appreciate the timely completion, as well as the design completion, as well as the design theme and the concept. They hire a world-renowned architect, the contractors, and interior designer to have an excellent pavilion in this expo.
I can understand that Pakistan would love to promote Pakistan and its civilization and everything that is happening in there through this pavilion. But also it will be an opportunity for the businesses in here. What do you see as opportunity for businesses established or the one that's still in Pakistan?
As I said earlier, it is the hidden treasure have several meanings. It is not only to show the history, it is to show the present. To show the future. See, Pakistan is having agriculture-based country. With agricultural, we have a very big base of textile. We have a very big face of pharmaceutical. We have a very big industries for construction-related activities, as well as if you can see that we have production sites which produce vegetables, minerals, and so on. So that's the opportunity for Pakistan, that to showcase in a very proper way to show the world that who we are and how we are participating in this expo.
You see it as an opportunity also for the businesses to pick up after what we have been through during the pandemic?
Exactly. As you know, that this expo was to be happened in last year.
True.
And due to pandemic, the situation goes on, still going on, but it is hats off to the government of United Arab Emirates, the leadership, which take this challenge to complete the project, as well as the government of Pakistan, which take this initiative to complete the project on time. And alhamdulillah, as you see that we are ahead on time, and inshallah it will be complete very soon.
Ahmed, your sector, of course, is construction. This is your area of expertise. We were coming around many sites, many pavilions, and you told me in the car coming here, this is very, very tough task for Dubai. Why?
Exactly. That's what we are in communication. When we are communication about that the massive construction going on, as I said, the last whole year, it's almost the world is off. True. The world is off. On that kind of circumstances, when you see that when you don't have the support from engineering side, you don't have the support from architectural side, you don't have any support from the world. The flights are closed, the material are not possible, the shipments are delayed, people can't come here. So even though that situation, you can see that the massive construction was going on, and then the project almost all the projects are on the completion side. So that's what I am trying to explain you, that is the ability, and that is the thing which the government of UAE can do only.
Have you ever visited any expo before?
Yeah. The last 5 years before, the expo was in Milan, and I visited there. And of course, that exhibition was also very good, but not the size. This is a massive expo. Why? This will be the massive expo.
What will be distinguished beside that it's coming post-pandemic era? What will be distinguished?
See, the issue is that exhibition is more in the futuristic, technological side, and that is more on the traditional side. Here, most of the portrait by is the future, the
sustainability,
the sustainability, and every country have the futuristic approach. So if you can see, then when we are coming, that Italy have a separate ideology, Korea have this different ideology, China have different ideology. So people can see the whole world here in Expo.
Yeah.
So that's what my understanding.
And I think after being held in our countries, we cannot travel. I think finally we can have the whole world in one place. Everybody would love to come.
That is one more thing. That is this is the, yes, you are right. But this also, it is a very big opportunity for all the Middle East as well. In the whole Middle East, this was not happen earlier. Neither. Never. And also the exposure, what we are looking here, you can't see in any of the neighboring country. So it is a very good opportunity for Middle Eastern and surrounding countries, including Pakistan and the Asian countries. So because it is a very difficult task for us to get a visa to another European countries, but here you know that the visas facilities are very easy for everyone, so it will be a very good opportunity for us.
What do you think the legacy that will be left from Expo Dubai to future generations?
This is a dream project which come true. And this is, of course, a futuristic approach. We attended so many of programs for Expo 2020, and leadership want this Expo to be continued, like as a legacy project. As your question is, what is legacy? They want this project to be as legacy, to be continued, that people can continuously came here, and we'll see that what happened earlier last year, and then it will go on, and these preferably or probably this expo centers will be continued for the next generation.
To invite people to this Pakistani pavilion, what would you tell them?
I encourage my fellow Pakistani countrymen and all the businessmen groups, as well as the chambers, because Pakistan have more than 20 chambers in Pakistan, including Karachi, Faisalabad, Sialkot. I encourage them to come to visit and to explore the opportunity. And this is one of its kind opportunity, and it is experience. It is experience. They can come. They never ever have this kind of opportunity again. Yeah. So it will be an experience for them. So they must come, even though they have a small business. they have a big business, even though they are planning to start a business, they have to come here. They have to see that what Dubai is doing and how they create this kind of thing in a very short span of time, and they have to learn from this.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much, Ahmed. It was a long day. I arrived late to our meeting this morning. Again, I am sorry, but I had a pleasant day with you.
Thank you
so much for also making the tour. And I'm sure we will come and meet again when all is finished.
Yeah, I must appreciate if we have another session when the expo is going on.
Sure.
And I love to show you the whole pavilion, and you will see that how you love and the people of Pakistan and the culture of Pakistan, then you love it, inshallah.
I'm sure I'm coming back, at least for this bazaar. I love shopping. Definitely we will meet again. شكرا لكم مشاهدينا على متابعة. الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله سيكون لنا موعد مع مكان آخر، جناح آخر، وضيف آخر، شخصية أخرى معكم هنا في إكسبو يجمعنا. Ahmed, how we would like to go and finish our tour?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Let's go.